Hey, Slim.
Yeah, that chatter lot, she a chatterbox. Yeah. Chatterbox, yeah. All about Jada going crazy. Yeah. That chatter lot, she a chatterbox. She a chatterbox. She a chatterbox.
Hey you guys, it's me Jada, and we're back with another episode of the Chatterbox by Jada. And today I have Don Bodega with me.
I hit you up any time of the day, and you pick up. I call and you light up when you see my name.
How you doing? And side note, I just want to shout out my hair person. Her name is Hair by Marty. On Instagram, you guys can go follow her, go book her.
Shout out Marty.
She's the only person I go for my braids, so.
And they fire.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, but let's get into it. So, how have you been?
I've been good. How about you?
I've been good with the whole coronavirus. How you been keeping up?
Masked up, not going out, quarantine, been staying in the house, but it's been good other than that.
That's good. So Don Bodega, he is a singer, a rapper, songwriter, all of the above, okay? So y'all need to definitely tune into what he got going on. But he has a new single out called Like Me.
For sure.
Yeah, and it's been a vibe because I see hella people reposting you.
I appreciate it.
So I know people like it.
Appreciate it.
So how's it been with Like Me?
It's been good. It's been fun. It's been, I took like a year off, but getting back into it, finding a love for the music again, it's been fun to get back into it. Yeah,
because you're saying you took a year off, and I remember last year you dropped Dawn, the tape that you dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so why has it been so long since?
Took a break, tried to focus on more, business side of things, and the quarantine kind of helped getting back into everything. And, I've been really enjoying it. Been finding the love for the music again, and then
That's
also
good.
making it with my boy Bryce. Shout out to him, Bryce Castro. It's been fun getting back into it, and also having my brother, my roommate Josh, Davon, Jordan, Nick, everybody collectively helping me with it.
Yeah, so you got a big support team.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
Shout out to y'all. That's good. So when would you say your music journey started?
I think it started summer 2018, but it started off as almost like I won't call it a joke, but we weren't being serious with it. I didn't get serious with it until actually just recently. So now we're actually putting our effort into it, and again the quarantine, COVID, help with all that. It's nothing but time on our hands, but just getting back into it. Again finding the love for it again. It's been fun to kind of get back into it.
Yeah, I see you going crazy. That's good, because I feel like this music isn't all new to you, but you're doing really good at it.
I appreciate it.
That's good. So I know you got Like Me already, so can you tell us what's on the way? What are you working on?
On the way right now, I think we just focusing on singles, just making stuff to really stuff that I have fun making, stuff that I enjoy, stuff that I can play for myself and enjoy making, not really making it for nobody else, and then kind of releasing on that point. At this point in time, I think we're at a good point where we can be consistent with it this time.
Definitely, it's a great time to be consistent. We're not doing nothing.
For sure.
But in the house.
For sure.
Even though this, Atlanta has opened back up. I'm
still
still in the house at least.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, young, this bitch sound right now.
So I know 2020 is a big year. I mean, we have a lot of setbacks, with the quarantine going on. And just a lot of stuff going on in this world. It's crazy. But what do you have planned for your 2020 year?
2020, just aside from being extremely consistent with it, making sure that we stay up to date with everything, releasing every month. I think we're probably planning on do a project at the end of the year, maybe.
Okay.
Just releasing based off how I feel, based on how everything's doing. Projects don't tend to do well when you aren't known, so just releasing until we feel as if the time is right to release something bigger than a single.
Okay.
That's kind of the plan we're going on right now.
So what type of vibes are we gonna be looking for?
Okay, smooth. Nighttime. Definitely. That's definitely the. We might have a few daytime bops here and there, but I feel like my sound is best for a nighttime drive, or maybe play in a hookah lounge or something like that. Something that's more smooth.
I love hookahs. So.
Yeah, for sure. But just definitely focusing on I feel like my best stuff comes from when I focus on the smooth part of my sound instead of trying to do everything else.
I can see
think
that.
that's what happened last year. We focused too much, or I focused too much on, just trying to make songs for different situations when really, my strong suit I feel like is best for the nighttime. So that's kind of the focus we're doing on right now.
So have you collabed with anybody, or do you plan to have any features?
I did a few collabs. Shout out Daniel John, shout out Samba, and shout out Jazz Alloway, that's my boy. We did a few collabs here and there, but for the main part, just really trying to hone my own craft, honing on what I'm good at, focusing on what I'm good at. That's been the main focus.
Okay, that's lit. Well, we'll be on the lookout for what you got going on
for sure.
next.
Hopefully y'all do.
We're ready to support. But Don Bodega, I've been wondering what this has meant to you for a minute. I'm like, dang, where did you come up with this name? What does it mean to you? How did you even come up with that name?
So me and my homeboys, we was drunk. We was drunk one night. This was, I wouldn't say I had social anxiety, but I was someone who preferred to stay inside, preferred to stay to myself. And Don Bodega is kind of like the alter ego to myself. The kind of like the name I gave myself whenever I wanted to step outside the box, the extra push. So the name itself came, we was freestyling one night, drunk freestyling, and Don was the first thing that came, and then we used to call our little get-together spot the Bodega. Couldn't tell you why we called it the Bodega. It was just called the Bodega, and it's just kind of Don Bodega, just kind of stuck together, and so that kind of became my alter ego. At first, it didn't start off as an artist name. It started off as like something my friends would call me whenever I got drunk. I didn't used to drink. I never got to. I think I didn't get drunk until I turned 20. So I started.
He's better than me.
Yeah. So the moment the first time I got drunk, they realized like. You're different. You acting different. Your confidence through the roof. So it's like, let's just give it a name. Let's have fun. During that point in time, all of us kind of had like an alter ego name.
Definitely.
And mine just kind of stuck. And then when we started making music that summer, it was like, that was a natural artist name. So that's kind of what we went with. Bodega. It kind of flows off the mouth a little bit. I like it. My friends, they'll call me that from time to time.
It's a very classy name. Like, it's not like,
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
So I think what makes me different is either that or my versatility.
Cause you be singing too.
Yeah,
Don't play with him, okay? Cause listen, like his little songs, like he be like switching from rapping to singing. Like I like it. It's a little vibe because not everybody can do that.
I appreciate it. I try to, I'm still trying to figure out where my voice can go. I'm still finding areas that I have no business being in, but also finding areas that I feel like, I excel in. So I think my versatility is also a big part of what makes me a little different than everybody else. The fact that I can do more than I guess most artists can.
Definitely. So I know you have a big support team, and I'm just like trying to figure out like who do you do, like what is your purpose, like who do you do this for?
I do this for really me more than anything.
You? Okay.
I really enjoy, when you make a good song, the fact that I can come on, play it for my boys, and they're not gonna lie to me. They're not gonna tell me when something's good when it's not. So I brought tracks home and they'll tell me, this ain't it. Especially my brother. I feel like my brother and Nick are probably my biggest critics. They'll tell me off
It's good to have people like that around.
That's I love it. I love with music. I love being criticized. I love when they're telling me like something's not it, because when I play them a track and they know it's it, it's like, okay, I'm not tripping. Like,
you can tell just by when you play their reaction, like their facial expression, everything. Like,
Exactly.
So I feel you. Yeah, that's good. It's good that you have a support team that you can always, come and get advice from, because we all need that.
For sure. For sure.
So, do you see yourself making any, music videos anytime soon? Because I know Like Me is going up. Like, I know you see it, but like I really see it personally because, I be seeing so many people repost you. And not only that, like even my brother, like I look up to my brother.
Shout out to Jose. That's my boy.
I definitely look up to him. So I like his opinions, and he's been telling me like, hey, bro, like Jaden, like Don Bodega, he got something going crazy. Like the whole Like Me, like he's really fucking with it. I fuck with it too. Like I listen to it in my car.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're going crazy.
For sure.
Definitely.
For sure. What was the question?
I don't know.
Boy, sipping, builder,
So I know with your new single going on, you have a lot of people's attention right now. So how do you plan to, you know, keep it going? You know what I'm saying?
The plan is to keep releasing every month
until
a project comes out.
Yeah.
I mean, all the songs that I want to release are already done. They're already mixed. And we plan on having visuals for each of them.
Definitely. You got to keep your foot on the gas.
Exactly.
Because people are already tuning in right now, so keep them there.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping it only goes up from here. But of course, in music, you can never, you never really know when people are gonna fuck with you or listen to you. So I'm hoping that we can keep it going. Our formula is a little different than everybody else's. I'm not saying we're better than them at all. But we try to do something a little different. Try to keep people's attention a little higher. Try to gauge and try to get other people's attention. Not even just here in Atlanta. Like, we're trying to focus on everything surrounding this area. We're trying to really grab your attention.
I see that because you've been posting visuals, and I've been seeing that with Horace. He's been getting you right on visual.
Shout out him. Shout out HB3. He's very talented with it. Shout out Eric Go as well. Shout out Jordan Luke. Those are the three.
You gotta keep the visuals coming because it keeps my attention, so I know it's keeping other people tuned in. Yeah,
the goal is to kind of start off gradual. The first video was shot in our apartment. We're trying to go up from there. Not trying to stay stagnant with anything. We're trying to constantly improve, constantly get better, constantly use different ideas, different props, different people. So we try to really go up from there.
Okay, keep elevating then.
I want you to feel.
So me and Don Bodega, we're actually from Sewanee. I went to high school with him.
Shout out Gwinnett.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all know, but we both went to North Gwinnett, and the reason I'm saying this is because we both have experience on what's going on in this world right now. Like we've seen it since we were little kids. Like we've had to act a certain way, and it's crazy with the whole police brutality going on. Like, I just want to know how you feel about the whole George Floyd situation. Man,
the situation is really tough. Of course it hits home. I personally have never gone through police brutality, but I know people that look like me. We grew up in a pretty sheltered area.
Definitely.
Sewanee's a suburb in Gwinnett. It's like we're very sheltered, but it's also really easy to forget, like, people aren't as fortunate, to come from that area.
Exactly.
So it definitely exists, and the rage has always been there. Ever since I've my entire life, my parents had sat me and my brother down and said, hey, you have to move differently than your counterparts, than your peers. Growing up with a lot of white friends, it's like, as you get older, you start realizing, we really can't move the way they move. So growing up, I was taught to can't wear your do-rag in public. You can't sag your pants. You can't wear earrings. You gotta hide your gold chain. You just really have to look the part, so that way you don't get targeted, so that way you're not that, that guy, that one that they're looking at. And as you get older, and I'm 22 now, it's like, I'm not comfortable hiding my blackness. It shouldn't be taught that my blackness, hiding my blackness is an advantage. That shouldn't be my advantage,
Yeah, definitely.
We're all fed up, the riots going on.
We are all fed up, and it's sad because I can relate to you because I have an older brother, so it's like, I remember my mom and my dad having them talk to my brother as we were growing up. Like, you can't, just like you said, you can't be doing the same stuff that your friends are doing. We grew up in a white community, so we do have a lot of white friends. Right. And it's like, we forget sometimes that, we're way different than you. We can't be doing the same stuff, sagging your pants, pull your pants up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. And it's
turn
like,
your music down.
Right. That's the biggest, turn your music down. And back then, in high school, like, if I was riding in the car with my white friends, they can blast their music. They can blast it full blast and that'll be a problem. But, with me and my friends, we weren't held to that same standard.
Yeah.
Moves to get to you, running a fast.
Alright, so Don Bodega, from your lyrics, I can clearly see that, you be speaking about your feelings sometimes. And I just want to know how you personally, how do you cope with your feelings? Is it through music or... Definitely.
Music is my outlet, for sure. I feel like that's the most productive form that I can use. So music's definitely been my outlet, especially once I figured out that I could make a good song. You know, I figured that was what my outlet was. That's my form of journaling. That's my form of, that's my diary. That's what I use. I don't always put my actual personal feelings into it, but when I do, it's a relief. It's like I let it out. I don't have to, sit there and
people can relate to you too. That's the thing. I know you said you do it for yourself, but like I feel like you go through the things that a lot of other people go through. Right. So even when you might not even think people are relating to you. People really do. Somebody so it's good that you And
that's the beautiful thing. That's the beautiful thing about music. Somebody can always relate.
Yeah.
Somebody.
You can always help the next person, even if you don't know. Exactly.
And that's what that's what I really enjoy about releasing a song. A song that it don't necessarily have to be something you can relate to, but if certain melodies can really bring you out of your lowest point. I still don't know the art behind the melody yet, but certain melodies definitely can bring you out of your lowest point. Certain songs can really increase the vibe of wherever you at. It can really change your whole outlook on whatever your day was at that point in time. So that's why I love music. That's why I like using it.
So I want to know more about you personally. So let's do some fun facts. Are you down with that?
Let's get to it.
Okay, so what is your favorite thing to eat?
Favorite thing to eat? Steak. 100%. Medium rare. Ruth Chris, my favorite place I've had steak. Steak for sure. For sure. You getting well done, we can't date. You don't talk to me. You can't associate.
Well done is a little extra. Like I feel like medium well is perfect. Rare is like I don't like the blood.
It depends where you go. Medium rare, never done me wrong. Medium rare for sure.
Okay. Alright, so who is your favorite artist right now?
My boy Drake. Drake by far.
Jersey.
By far. It's not even close. His versatility speaks for itself. His catalog speaks for itself. Even the way he carries himself outside of the music, his brand itself is just, it speaks volume. So definitely fuck with Drake.
So you can say like he's an inspiration, maybe?
Oh, for sure. I think if anybody listens to me, especially like stuff's coming up, like you can hear the influence. Like it's definitely an influence there, for sure. But definitely Drake, for sure.
Okay, so my next question is, what if you had $1 million? What would you spend it on first?
First thing, buy my mama a car. She don't need it, but definitely buy her a car. Buy my stepdad, my dad, my stepmama a car. Then probably put some into a nice little place for myself. Get myself a car, get myself some drip a little bit. That should probably take care of the first $1 million. For sure.
Definitely, because I know I would spend on myself. Like I know we're always like when people ask me that question, I'm always quick to say, "Oh, I'll give back." But I'm gonna splurge on me first. Maybe get a little designer.
I didn't say give back. Yeah. I'm not selfish. I promise.
I mean, you said give back to your mom, so that's.
If I make $1 million, hopefully I can make another $1 million after that. That's where the rest will go.
Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah, you gotta invest.
Sure.
I'm all about traveling the world. Like I love to travel. So if you were to travel to one spot, like you got a free ticket to anywhere, where would you go? Am I alone
or with my girl or what? Who am I with?
Just for experience, like where would you want to go? Like
for the sake of this, I'm gonna say with my girl. I want to go to Bora Bora or Dubai. One of those. But I want to have money when I do it. I don't want to just go. You know what I'm saying?
Because you gotta have spending money on top of that. Not just going. You gotta spending money.
Yeah. I want to give me a nice little, what do you call them things? Villas. One of them villas on the water with my girl. If I gotta go by myself, probably go to Dubai. For sure. Definitely go to Dubai. Yeah, Dubai for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, so y'all, we just did a little fun facts. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But we're gonna be looking out for your new music on the way because I know you have big things on the way.
Please do. It'll get better for me. I promise.
Okay, well, we're excited to hear. So make sure you guys are following Don Bodega on all his social media platforms. I'll be tagging it so y'all can go follow him. Just stay tuned to what he got going on because
for sure.
This summer 2020, I know he got some things on the way.
Yeah, every month. I'm looking from now.
I'm excited. I'm sure they are too. But make sure you guys are on the lookout for the next episode of the Chatterbox by Jada, and we're out of here.
Chatterbox.
I call and you light up when you see my name. Now you over there with them. Your mama just told you it's all just a phase. She don't wanna see what a nigga like me don't like my past my tendency. What makes it dangerous, make up the reasons you like me. Lay out with me, it's exciting. Took you to tropics and dog in your skin. Life when you with me, exotic.